It's never the right time to step away, but now is the right time for me, and it's a tough decision. I've thought about it a lot.
It's a vulnerable time for a lot of these young dudes, you feel me? They don't be taking care of their chicken right, you feel me?
I think now is the right chance for me to move on.
We were talking yesterday about, remembering the Super Bowl even though they lost.
In my heart, I know it's the right thing to do. And
if they was me, or if I had an opportunity to let these little young Sahabs know something, I say take care of y'all money, African, because that don't last forever.
I still want to play, but I don't think it's the right decision, so
while y'all at it right now, take care of y'all bodies, you know what I mean? Don't take care of y'all chicken, you feel me? Don't take care of y'all mentals.
Thought about it for a long time, and I think now is opportunity for me to step away.
Fragility. The human body is not built to be tested and beaten every Sunday, as players like Rob Gronkowski, Andrew Luck, Cam Chancellor, Doug Baldwin, and Chris Borland have outlined. The trend continued with Luke Kuechly, at just 28 years old, calling it a career in the NFL. As glowing as his stats were, 2013 Defensive Player of the Year, 1,092 tackles, the most by any player since 2012. Twice leading the league in tackles, 18 interceptions, could not wash away the most important stat of all, missing 7 games over 2 seasons due to multiple concussions and a pair of shoulder surgeries. Players are protecting themselves more and becoming smarter. They see the trend in older players.
Former San Diego Chargers linebacker was found dead of a gunshot wound this morning.
ABC News and ESPN have learned exclusively that Seau's brain showed signs of CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
A published study from the Journal of the American Medical Association revealed of 111 brains donated from ex-NFLers, 110 had CTE.
I decided to retire based off of the way my body felt.
For plenty of players, beyond the documented concussions are more concussions that few, if any, know about. Football players want to play, and the culture still points to toughness and grit and resilience when it comes to playing through injuries. Many football players still regard, foolish as it may be, playing through a concussion as a badge of honor, writes PFT. Case in point, standout linebacker DeAndre Levy, a former teammate of Calvin Johnson's in Detroit, who spoke with Congress.
The moment I said anything about it, I had 2 calls telling me that I shouldn't talk about it. I posted simply the research. I spoke with Dr. Stern a couple summers ago, and I wrote the paper, and I was told not to talk about it the first day I was out. If I don't have the right to speak about that as a player, I think it really speaks about kind of the culture of the NFL owners. They still are trying to find ways to silence us.
The NFL's much maligned stance with concussions is well documented.
Just settled a class action suit with thousands of former players, agreeing to pay $765 million in medical benefits and injury compensation to retired players.
The league's denial continues to fester for one goal: grow the game without tarnishing the product, even if the science is against playing the game. A glaring example for ESPN in 2017. Since announcing a $100 million commitment to concussion research, the NFL funded one study examining CTE, but that study isn't focused on football players, it's focused on jockeys. The study is led by an Australian researcher who once described American coverage of CTE as carry on and hoo-ha. As we brought to you in a previous piece, the NFL donated $30 million to the National Institutes of Health in 2012. Half a decade later, NIH officials decided to let the partnership expire when in 2015, the NFL backed out of a major study that had been awarded to a researcher who had been critical of the league. Marshawn Lynch gave a warning to players: protect your brains, protect your pockets, save your money, because this league, whether financially, physically, or mentally, simply will not do it for you.